Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Rammstein with Zeig Dich.
All right, show yourself.
Show yourself.
That's Google say.
That's Google. So yeah, that's direct translate, but I think the meaning behind it is more like show your true
colors.
True colors, you could say. Anyway, this was on our list because it was recommended by so many of you. So thank you very, very much to all of you who's watching our Rammstein reactions and sending us songs our way. It's really hard to believe sometimes that we've done quite a few. There's still so many to go.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Wow. But anyway, I'm ready to check it out.
All right.
Verbrechen, Verheißung, verkünden, Vergebung aller Sünden, verbreiten und vermehren im Namen des Herrn. Zeig dich! Zeig dich! Verstecken, verzichten, verbrennen und vernichten, Verhütung, verboten, verstreuen sie Gebote, Verfolgung, verkünden, Vergebung der Sünden, verbreiten sich, vermehren im Namen des Herrn. Zeig dich! Zeig dich! Zeig dich! Versteck dich nicht! Zeig dich, wir verlieren das Licht! Zeig dich, kein Engel in der Not! Kein Gott zeigt sich, der Himmel färbt sich rot!
Wow. I know I feel a lot of anger from that song.
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
All right.
I want to elaborate.
Well, you want me to elaborate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like you know, I have a very how should I say, difficult relationship with the Polish church, and as I do believe in God, but I don't necessarily believe in church and what's going on in there. And I'm talking in general, and I don't want to go into any details. I never experienced anything, personally, anything bad happening. But I feel a lot of hypocrisy coming from Polish churches lately. And when I was looking at the lyrics, I was like, yeah, that's so true. And I felt was very much strong a connection between the church and myself, I would say. And yeah, not going into details because we're talking about Rammstein. Well, we're supposed to talk about Rammstein, their song more. But it's definitely the song you can relate to. But also, again, another song that show me the artist who's gonna write song about and in the way that you actually gonna stop and listen and think about stuff. So
That's true.
I did say that before. I love Rammstein mainly for being provocative, for almost like forcing the truth into people, which is very much needed, especially these days when everything is brushed under the carpet so
That's
easily.
true. It's nothing holding back. I mean, it doesn't matter what the subject is, how deep they are involved, or the state or the church, or what they're talking about, politics, money, sex, everything. What it is really, they really go 100% in their style, and yeah, they get a lot of hate because of that. People misunderstand
Yeah, well,
things.
also a lot of people doesn't like
They
when
don't want to
truth
be
being told.
exposed. Yeah, that's true.
So
Wow, I'm gonna discuss a bit just here the Till again, how he.
well, his voice maybe.
Well, it's not necessarily, but it's just the style. I just love it so much. The voice too. I mean, I'm not denying. I'm not denying. I don't know. I don't really have the same kind of things when I listen. I look at the lyrics. I don't really have the same kind of vibe you have. You say about the church, because in Romania I feel a bit. I mean, what I know, it's a bit kind of.
I definitely agree with
Different.
you. Yeah, when my experience with church in here, because you took me to church a couple of times, and when you speak about the church and how in here the people, you can even see on the streets, you know, people every Sunday they go into church, every big celebration. It's very much church oriented, religion oriented in your country, and in my country is as well. But when the politics mix with the church, it's never good.
Here is for me it's feel like more free will. People choose to
Yeah.
do it because that's. But yeah, when it's kind of forced in a way, then it's gonna ring a bell and it's a problem. Anyway, I do like the song. Let's don't talk about too much about it. I want to go back. Ready?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, by the way, was that kind of words feel like Latin in the beginning? But I don't think it was Latin. It was just kind of.
It's no point asking me.
All right.
But it was
Okay.
definitely adding to the song. The beginning was
I don't know.
absolutely
That's adding like a
beautiful.
choir, like in a church.
Yes,
That was the
yes.
vibe of it, and then Till coming with his, I don't know. All right, ready?
Verfehlung, Verfolgen, Verführung, Vergelten, Vergnügen, verpönt, verlogen und verwöhnt, aus Versehen sich an Kindern vergehen, verbreiten und vermehren im Namen des Herrn. Zeig dich!
Wow.
Zeig dich! Versteck dich nicht! Zeig dich! Wir verlieren das Leben! Zeig dich! Kein Engel in der Not! Und kein Gott zeigt sich! Der Himmel färbt sich rot!
Wow.
Oh.
Whew. Caramba.
You know, I do love Rammstein journey. It definitely take you in so many places. Sometimes really dark. Sometimes
Yeah, sometimes deep. Sometimes we're laughing a lot with Rammstein.
I wish to laugh more.
You
to
know,
be honest.
I do. Some songs feel like a slap, you know, like a wake up almost. There are things that you don't think about every day, and then it's almost like I said before, they almost like they ignore the topics, very uncomfortable to talk about, because then it's almost like a Pandora box when you open it. And it was a big the second part of the song that the lyrics were about abusing kids,
in the
yeah,
name of the
yeah,
God,
and
yeah.
everything you do in the name of Lord, yeah, that's irony. But
by mistake.
well, I think they know what they're doing when they're doing it. You know, you cannot say so. Well, yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, but what excuses you have?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's I think it's the lowest. It takes the lowest on people to to abuse children in any form, in my opinion. But when this happens in a place where it's supposed to be safe and holy, when you think about it, and
Who are you gonna trust?
yeah, exactly.
Where are you gonna go for?
I think,
You know.
and I think the main problem, because the topic is very much not comfortable to talk about it publicly, but also when it happens in church, when it's done by priests, and then it's even worse, because the whole institution then it's kind of criticized. It's very much like with I don't know if you well, I'm sure you remember, in America, when there was with the police, someone in custody died, and it was the black person who died in the custody, and then it was everybody turning the whole police. It's a bad, and it's the same with there are good priests, there are good churches. It's the same thing, but when this happened in a church institution, then you damn all of them, and I think it's a little bit unfair. But then on the other hand, it's like a snowball, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then that's what
it is unfair, and it's not. I don't know. These things didn't supposed to happen. Period.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's not fair. Someone who didn't do nothing and really, in a way, have an exemplary life, and you're gonna be pointed as well. But these things,
but
it's not the place to be.
The problem I've got, obviously, I have a problem with the fact that these things happens all over the world. I'm not only talking about Poland. I'm talking about all over the world. These things happen.
Sure.
But the biggest problem I've got with it is because the institution, church as an institution, is such a big institution.
They have so much power.
It's so easy to hide these things, and that's what I don't agree with. You're always gonna. Ideally, you don't, like you said, this thing shouldn't happen. But if you find, it would be much better, you take that person, you punish that person as an example to everybody. That's how you're going to kind of clear your name as an institution.
Not try to protect it.
Because I heard about the cases, which are legit cases, when they moving that priest from one, I don't know how you call it,
parohy.
I don't know if that's the word, but yeah, from one the church, he's there in the church. They moved to the other side of Poland, for example, when nobody knows him, and he's still kind of in doing his priest job, what he's supposed to do. And that's the things I don't agree with.
Well, I see you have like a kind of like a. I mean, not that you have a problem, but you say about Poland. But I think these things, like you say, it's all over the place. More or less. The world.
Yeah, it's happening. No, I'm not. I don't.
And they are more known than other places.
For sure. But it hits more when it's happening, kind of.
Or if you know something and it happened, it was the news or something like that.
I think when it happens home, you kind of you take it a little bit harder. And it's like I said, I don't want to. I met in my life. We always living when I was growing up. There was a seminary. That's how you call it.
Seminary.
So there was for the young. For the young priests close by, and they were coming and play football with us, and they were playing guitar with us. They were such a cool guys. They were really, really, and I learned so much. Or we as a kids over there, we weren't kids, like I said, teenagers we were, and we played football with them. They were singing some holy songs and all that. They were really, really cool people. Then in my parents' village, when they moved to the countryside, there was a priest who was absolutely amazing. He would take his last shirt and give it to whoever needs it. He was absolutely amazing person. And so that's what I mean. Not everybody are bad in a church. So but because of like I said, it's the place where you're supposed to feel the safest. That's what I kind of that's where they kind of fail. But anyway, I'm sorry for a long speech, but that's Rammstein.
No, but I'm thinking what you're saying, and it's quite these things, if you think about it, didn't supposed to exist. Rammstein not sing about it, but unfortunately, someone have to do it.
Yeah, and Rammstein do it in a way that you cannot kind of ignore it and shut up.
But either way, I like the voice.
Oh, the song was so cool.
But it's deep. It's again deep and go in the darker place where you don't want to go open the doors that didn't supposed to be open.
And then when you open it, it's just everything.
Yeah, go out and Rammstein. I wanted a nice song.
Give us a happy song.
I always say that.
I know, love song from Rammstein. That's especially for Andrei.
I want a love song.
Yeah, Til's gonna sing a love song.
He's gonna write one for me. All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Bye bye.
Thank you for watching.